If you want to grow your YouTube channel and get more views on your videos, you need to use a three-step method. First is hook, second is content, and third is the transition. And transition might be one of the most important things in your videos that you're not doing quite right yet. But first, let's jump in to number one, the hook. The hook is the part that's going to draw in your users and create an engaging start to your video. Within the first 10 seconds of your video, a user is going to decide if they should watch or if they should find another video. And so you need to use those first 10 seconds very wisely. Don't just repeat the title or do long introductions telling them to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hi, I'm what's your name? They don't want to hear that. They clicked on your video for a very specific reason, and it's not to figure out who you are. No offense. The hook is crucial for grabbing the attention of your viewer and telling them what they can expect for the rest of the video. One of the best ways to do this is to identify what their core desire is. Why did they click on your video in the first place? What value were they looking for? Using your hook to identify what their pain point is, you want to demonstrate for them that you are going to deliver on the promise that you made using your thumbnail and your title. Your hook doesn't just have to be a talking head either. You can use B-roll content or show future parts of the video to give your viewers an expectation of what is to come. For example, if you are a chef and you're doing a video on how to bake bread, you might want to show the final product in the first 10 seconds of your video. Show them what they can expect, and then you can show them the process of how to get there. Number two is the content itself. This is going to be the core part of your video, and this is where you can start to get a little more creative with your content. A great way to start out with the core content is to establish some trust or authority. This is where you can mention who you are, but keep it as an elevator pitch. For example, I might say, "Hi, I'm Nora Conrad. I'm a content creator and a freelancer. I've been doing this for over a decade, and today I'm going to give you top tips for creating great videos." There you go. That's my authority, and it's within a couple of seconds, so it's not taking over the whole video, and I'm not starting the video with this introduction. Like I said, people don't care who you are, they care about what you can give them, and they want to know that you are actually knowledgeable about the content you're speaking on. Again, during this introduction, you can offer some B-roll or some clips of footage with maybe some testimonials. Show your YouTube channel that's obviously successful. Show some authority and establish some of that trust up front before you get too deep into your content, so they know that you aren't just making things up as you create the video. Now this is where we're going to deliver on our promise. Like I said, if you are going to bake some bread in this video, show them all of the steps to bake the bread. Don't leave them questioning what the ingredients were or wondering if they skipped a step. Show them what they came for and leave out the rest. Of course, you can always film as much as you would like, but make sure that when you're editing, you're cutting out a lot of the excess stuff. And number three is the one that people miss all the time. This is the art of the transition. Once they are done with your video, we want them to do something. We don't want them to just click off and disappear forever. We want them to take an action at this point. And the best action on YouTube is to watch more of your content. So there are two parts to making an effective transition. Number one is to keep the user engaged. Don't let them know that the video is about to end. If you stop with the content and you say, "All right, well, thank you for watching, you guys. Oh, and by the way," and you go on for another 5 minutes, they're already disinterested, they've clicked off, they've moved on. You need to just cut your ending short and sweet and make sure that you are ending on a value point and then transitioning straight into the call to action. You need a really clear CTA that is going to give your users one action to choose from. Don't tell them to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell and also to click a link in your bio and to check out your website and watch the last video and check out a playlist. No. It's too much. They're going to become so overwhelmed by everything there is to do that they just won't do any of it. Or you've already lost them because they've clicked off. You want them to do one thing, and that is to either watch more content or to look at something in your description box. Pick one and go from there. If you have multiple call to actions, like if you are sharing a recipe and the recipe's in the description, but you also want them to watch more content later, then mention that first call to action earlier in the video. So you might want to say, "Hey, if you're liking this recipe so far, click the like button. It really helps out my channel." Say that about halfway through, and then at the end of the video, give them the next clear call to action to actually watch the following video. That way, it's always really clear what you want from them, and you're not overwhelming them. If you can master the hook, the authority, the value, and the transition, your YouTube videos are going to do so much better than they have previously. This structure can be really hard to master and it can take a lot of practice. One of the best ways to get that practice is just to make more content. If you want more tips like this one, then check out the Creator Essentials playlist, and we will see you in the next video. Did you see my really clear call to action there? Go ahead and click the video for more.